Hi everyone, very warm welcome. Ashish Kyal this side, and I hope I am audible to all of you. Very warm welcome to the batch of option trading using technical analysis, and of course, the mentees of the all of you over here. And a few glimpse of it is for now, just for few minutes. Before we proceed on to the options, I want to know are you excited to be a part of this option trading using technical analysis program, which is going to be happening on Saturday, Sunday, and this is just a pre-session. Am I audible? Ajit, Pradeep, Gunwant, great to see you. I interacted with you as well, and Kiran Chauhan, great to see you. All of you, fantastic. Uh, so great to have all of you over here. So options के बारे में ये जो pre session है, why is option such an important tool? I've been talking about it. I've been explaining about it. So let me just explain in a very options पे हम दो two ways to approach which we are going to have. You have to understand this pre session very importantly क्योंकि यहाँ पर हम approach that we are going to have is that you can look at options. One is from the mathematical perspective that you can see options. Let me just check in case there is some break in the noise. Let me just check for a second. Are you able to hear me now very clearly? Okay. Okay, great. So is the video audible and clear right now? Okay, great. So अगर आपको because of the not sure because of technology. So technology is always a challenge. ठीक है, चलते हैं. तो क्या करने वाले? There are two approaches to options. There are two approaches that you have to understand. One of the approach is understanding the mathematical probability. Mathematical probability का मतलब है इसमें कोई forecasting नहीं है, इसमें कुछ भी टेक्नोलॉजी we are not going to be techniques. I would like to say not technology, any techniques that we are looking at. We are simply of the option. Quants or quantitative models or those kind of things. Basically exploiting this mathematical equation of the option and trade in their favor when the matrix is in their favor. That's how they are trading when they are looking at. Now that equation is a small part of it, where a major part of it, where we are also going to be focusing on कि mathematics trade कैसे करना. So at 80% of the time trending. When the market is non-trending, selling of mathematics in our favor. Okay, that's one. Next is by simply looking and understanding how or where it can you can possibly trade options well. So mathematics को समझना बहुत जरूरी. Trade correctly and prudently, very लेकिन दूसरा एस्पेक्ट होता है कि ट्रेंड आइडेंटिफाई करना. जो सेकंड एस्पेक्ट ऑफ ट्रेंड आइडेंटिफाई और फोरकास्ट करने, that aspect of the trade is requiring lot of clarity. क्या कहां से मार्केट टर्न हो सकता है. So when I say about mathematics, for example, when I talk about mathematics, if basis of your understanding of certain techniques that you might use कर रहे हो, you might see that the market tone, but even if the market tone is positive, there is a high possibility up by 300 points in a period of 2 days of maybe mathematics. Let me just check a few issues with the let me just check that quickly and see if there is any kind of problem. So over here, are we good now? Are we good? Network issue from my end looks to be okay. Not sure why this is happening. Okay. Let me just check that. That's how the technology functions, right? तो जो मैथमेटिकल का पार्ट है उसमें ऐसा है कि अगर जब ऑप्शन ट्रेंड नहीं हो, सब जब मार्केट ट्रेंड है लेकिन स्ट्रांगली ट्रेंड नहीं है, यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि कहाँ से वो पॉसिबल रिवर्स हो सकता है. So for example, even if it is bullish and on the upside, you can still make money by selling call options. That is possible. कैसे? अभी जैसे आज एक्सपायरी था, अगर मॉर्निंग लेगा या कल के दिन में ही आपने वो पोजीशंस बिल्डअप कर ली होती, वेयर यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग दैट इन दिस वन डे to break above that 18,000, and then that's the period where it will be not going. आप bearish नहीं हो, but what you are expecting will not breach the 100 in a period of one day of time. That will give you a very clear understanding that the mathematics is suggesting that the overall tone is down. Of an option call of one thing very clearly, I'll be able to explain it to you in a much more easier fashion. Let me open up a chart option first, and then very clearly the other, which is not the mathematics, which is about identifying the trend, looking at various tools, looking at breakout techniques, वो सब चीजें. तो ये जो हम 2 दिन का कोर्स करने वाले, we will be focusing a lot on those aspects, but basic maths को समझ के कर. 20% of the time option buyers will make money, or 30% of the time, 70% of the time option sellers will make money. The reason option sellers will make money 70% of the time is because the seller time is the decay that favors the seller. 70% of the time market is. So ये सब के पीछे एक लॉजिक, एक साइंस, just random. There is a science behind all of those things. The time market is non-trend. 80% of the time option. 20% of the time when the market is trending, money, but option seller can also make money. So we are going to look at setups. First of all, this is in our favor. Basic strike price selection उसमें बहुत important हो जाता है. And also look at along with कि जब भी बहुत strong risk reward वाला setup मिल रहा है, can we take that? Chart with you all, and then we will move out from there. Let me just. Am I audible right now clearly? Is my voice audible? Everyone, is it clear now? Okay, I'm not sure. Some catch here. So basic maths के बारे में मैं आपको बताऊंगा. Basic maths के बारे में I'm going to talk about right now. Overall, over here. Okay. It's still breaking. I'm not sure something is an issue here. Just a second. Let me just check. Just a second. Let me just try and check why is that happening. So, am I audible right now? Is it better now? By any chance, I have turned off my headphones. I'm not sure if that is an headphone issue or some other issue. Okay, it looks like there was some problem. Better now. Okay, let's just survive with this one, and then we will move on to further things. So now, if you're looking at this chart, this is a Nifty spot chart. यहाँ पर I'm going to go on the basic chart of say 18,000 का call option. Now 18,100 का call option पे चलता है. Now if you're looking at the 18,100 call option,
try and understand. This is very important. This is where I'm talking about the basic maths. If you are looking at the 18,100 ka call option, can you clearly see on this chart here that the overall trend, suppose if you are एक stock price stock है, क्या मैं ये बोल सकता हूँ on a 15-minute chart that the overall trend for the stock or the index or whatever you are looking at it like a way, for an example, is down? If the overall tone has been down, despite of, remember, the overall options have been on the upside. Can you see that? Despite of the overall tone on the upside for the market, the option price has been moving lower. So can I say, if you are the guy who is going to buy the call option of 18,100, despite of market being bullish, you are playing against the maths. मैं वापस से मेरा क्वेश्चन रिफ्रेम कर रहा हूं, चलिए देखते हैं. Can I say that the overall tone of the Nifty, okay, ठीक है, लेकिन if the overall tone of the Nifty is on the upside right now over here, then 100 का call option the upside. Just a second. Let me just reconnect it over here. Okay, some glitch is there. That's why there is a issue here. Just bear with me on this one. What I'm trying to tell you is this. If you are able to see the chart here, the overall tone, okay, so the overall tone that we can clearly see on the chart here had been on the upside. But is it okay if I say that 18,100 call has been still moving lower? तो इसमें हुआ क्या कि आप हो बुलिश, लेकिन आपके अगेंस्ट आपका ट्रेंड नहीं है, आपका मैथ्स काम कर. फॉर एग्जांपल, द ट्रेंड इज इन योर फेवर बट द बेसिक मैथमेटिक्स इज अगेंस्ट यू because you are buying deep out of the money option. Despite of Nifty rallying, the option price have been going down. समझ में आया? So what I am important aspect of options that we will be catering to, that will be targeting, that will be looking at, the basic mathematics should not work against us. The basic mathematics should work in our favor. Now, how will this basic mathematics work in our favor? That is what I'm going to share across to you right now. Am I being clear? So दो पार्ट है. एक पार्ट है क्वांटिटेटिव जहां पर हम बेसिक मैथ्स को समझेंगे. दूसरा पार्ट है क्वालिटेटिव जिसमें हम टेक्निकल एनालिसिस मेथड को, ट्रेंड मेथड को, ब्रेकआउट टेक्निक्स को, वॉल्यूम प्रोफाइल, lot of those things are that we are going to look at. Open interest profile, we will analyze that. We'll club both of those techniques together and form a very powerful trade setup. So now from here on, what I'm going to go and talk to you about is the most important aspect of the method that any option trader should know. The most important aspect of options trading is what I'm going to share across with you right now. So just give me a second. This was a glimpse which I was live streaming for everyone. But now going forward, this part is exclusively for options traders